Look, I wanted to ask you about Tyler Thompson. The other day, he had a couple sacks. Kind of got some pressure on the quarterback. What have you seen? He's obviously a guy who's been around the tournament this year. What have you seen from him? I guess from a practice standpoint, and then obviously we've seen him translate on play.
Yeah, he takes practice to the game. He works hard throughout the week, and it definitely paid off, and it showed against Cal. And his mindset has been, let's do it again. Let's go out there. Let's go out there. Let's play hard, physical. And he's been one of the guys who's been bringing the energy to practice. So.
What do you think, I guess, as a collective, is kind of the key to generating more pressure on the quarterback from a game in, game out touch?
Explain that again, please.
Yeah, as a collective, as a defense, what is the key game in, game out to generate more pressure on the quarterback?
I mean, just win your one-on-ones. Win off the edge. That's really. It's no secret to that. Just win your one-on-ones and win off the edge.
Right on the right. Go ahead, no.
Playing in such a close game, do you feel, as a defense or yourself, do you feel the momentum of you guys things starting to click more and more a little bit every week, and then you think that is going to continue leading on like that momentum? And how important is it to keep that momentum?
Oh, it's very important. We're going to keep on building here. It's a bunch of new guys, and we starting to gel together. A lot of guys are I'm closer with a lot of guys than I were in the beginning of the year. It's hard to when a lot of new guys come in, but we're getting it done. And as the season go on, we're only going to get better. So.
Who are some of those guys that you've gotten much closer with?
It's more of the offensive guys. That's important. Of course you got to be close to the defense, but spending time with the O-line like Jakai, Bo, and those other guys. It's very important for the team chemistry, and that's what's important to me is the team. So.
Right next to
Hey, Mikai, kind of piggyback up to Jeremiah's question earlier. Just what are some of the difficulties of trying to go up against a dual-threat quarterback like Chandler Morris?
Excuse me?
What are some of the difficulties of going up against a dual-threat quarterback like Chandler Morris?
Yeah, you got to keep guys like that. I don't want to say too much here, but he's very mobile. So we got to have to. Keep him in there. I don't know. He's a good quarterback. I don't want to say too much about that guy. But it is a great football team. Great coaches. I feel like the players, they play hard. So we got to come out there, be physical, be aggressive, set the tone.
And picking back off of that a little bit, is it kind of maybe angling, especially if you're trying to come off the edge, trying to sack the quarterback and stuff like that?
It's just, getting around that corner, when you got a mobile QB in there, it's just really just winning that one-on-one on the edge, making sure he don't got nowhere to go, so that's it.
Hey, Jeremiah talking to Charles on this side. There's the team mindset and there's your own personal mindset. What kind of conversations, if any, have you been having with yourself, or what you've been having inside your thoughts to help you keep pushing forward despite everything that's happened this season?
It's one mindset with me and the team, and that's just to execute, focus on fundamentals, and do our best in practice. Work hard. That's my mindset. It's the same as the team, like I just said. We focus on improving, and that's my goals too. We improve together. So.
Go ahead, Brian.
Yeah, Jordan talked about during the bye week, Coach Belichick addressing the team, saying that he planned to be here. This is where he was. What did that mean to you as a player, and sort of what kind of relief was that for the team?
It was great. You hear a lot of outside noise that's a bit of a distraction, but we can't let that distract us. We got to focus on playing the game, which is most important. But hearing that from coaches is absolutely great for the program, guys. We've been bought in, and we just want to work and continue to make this place better.
What was the reaction to that among the team?
We don't really discuss like that type of but it was just like, okay, we got coach and we could just focus on ball, and we ain't got nothing to worry about. Just play hard.
Go ahead, Shelby.
Just kind of going off of that, and again, not like asking you to reveal any details or anything. You don't want to be respectful of that, but Jordan said something about that was kind of interesting. Just the idea that almost all the turmoil, the outside noise, to a sense, like bonded you guys. Kind of this us versus them mentality.
Exactly.
Just you kind of elaborate on that. Like, was that something that was maybe more like recent over that bye week, or where did that come from?
Yeah, whenever you heard the noise, that's kind of when guys are just like, let's not focus on that, and let's focus on the most important thing, which is football. We can't, like I said earlier, can't get distracted. I feel like during that time was really a time where guys really clicked in together and realized the situation of how hard, we got to play. We just got to turn up a little bit. So,
Obviously, that's something that, Jordan talked to us about, but who are some of the guys, maybe leaders on the team that were very, vocal and kind of pushing that message?
You got guys like Dixon, Melcart. Will Hardy is a great leader to me. He works hard. There's a lot of guys. I can name a bunch of guys. So, there's no one I can point out because there's so many guys in that room that wants it so bad, and that's what makes this team great. It's a group of guys who strives to be great, and that's what we're doing. So.
Go ahead, Sheldon.
Yeah, sure. I also asked Jordan just about how he's seen himself improve over the course of the season. I think he said that he hit new speed 21 miles per hour or something.
Yeah.
Whether it's just in metrics or maybe a specific aspect of your game, how have you seen yourself grow from the beginning of the season?
I learned so much about football playing for Coach. It's the little details that I might not picked on before, and it's just coming in every day, honing on the fundamentals, and not worrying about fundamentals during the game. That's one of the biggest things. So, I improved a lot. I'm so thankful for the opportunities, and I just can't, I'm excited to learn. I'm still learning so much to learn. So,
Thanks, everybody.
thank you.
Thank you, guys.